Once a young man named Andrew, a young man whose life looked ordinary from the outside but carried storms no one could see. At 23 years old, Andrew was known among neighbors and relatives as a respectful son, quiet for speech, careful for action, and deeply loyal to family values. He no be loud, no rebellious, no careless like many youths his age. He believed strongly for discipline, patience, and honor, principles he learned not from books but from the gentle wisdom of his grandfather, the man who shaped his understanding of life long before the world began shape him through pain. His grandfather no more than family, he be Andrew refuge. Whenever confusion filled the house or tension rise between father and son, Andrew go sit beside the old man under the evening sky. They listen to stories about endurance, humility, and the consequences of pride. The old man's voice carry calm authority, never harsh, never forceful. He go talk, life go test your strength, but your character go decide your future. Respect heavy pass anger, and patience they protect man from destroying wetin he no fit rebuild. Andrew hold those words like treasure, never imagine say one day go come when not only those words go guide him through darkness. Then death come quietly, without warning. One morning, the man wey always dey present suddenly don't go. The house wey once echo with laughter come painfully silent. Chairs remain empty. Conversations stop halfway. Even the air feel different, heavier, colder. Andrew stand for the burial ground. They look the earth wey cover his grandfather coffin, feel like something inside am done collapse. Tears no gree come, no be because he's strong, but because grief shock his soul make he numb. That day marked the beginning of a slow emotional unraveling way he never yet understand. After the funeral, life continued for outside, but inside everything don't change. His father, Mr. Rashid, becomes stricter, quieter, and less patient. Grief show itself differently for him, not through tears, but through control. He believed discipline go keep the family together, believe safe families no love way show through authority. Andrew, however, need understanding past correction. The absence of his grandfather create a gap where neither father nor son know how to feel. Conversations turn to instructions. Advice sound like criticism. Silence become their common language. As weeks turn to months, outside influences begin creep into their relationship. Relatives they whisper opinions. Friends offer incomplete advice. One side chief inside the extended family begins to tension. They interpret situations wrongly and spread stories wey make Andrew look disrespectful and stubborn. Small misunderstandings exaggerate until suspicion replace trust. Wetin suppose be simple conversations turn emotional battles wey them fight without words. Andrew feel more and more misunderstood. He try explain himself, but every attempt seem make things worse. The more he talk, the more he feel say nobody dey hear him. Gradually, frustration grow under his come outside appearance. He bury his emotions, believe say obedience means suppress pain. But buried emotions no they disappear, them they wait. One evening, everything burst. It start like small disagreement, something ordinary, something wey suppose end for minutes. But accumulated grief, pressure, and resentment turn sparks to fire. Voices rise. Words sharpen. Mr. Rashid, convinced say he dey correct his son, sees Andrew phone, believe discipline require firmness. For no parenting. For Andrew, we already wounded and emotionally fragile, it feel like humiliation and rejection. For that moment, years of unspoken pain explode. Anger overtake reason. Andrew's heart pound with mixture of grief, frustration, and helplessness. He feels small, unheard, and broken. Without thinking, he grab one shovel nearby and shout words where he no fit ever take back, insult where he throw for rage toward the same man wey raise arm. The moment freeze for time. Shock filled the room. Even Andrew self surprised by his own voice. Silence follow, thick and unbearable. Realization come too late. Shame replaced anger immediately, but pride no allow apology. Instead, he waka comot from house, believe say distance go come the storm. But running from pain no dey end he dey follow quietly. Soon after he leave, Andrew life begins scatter in ways where he no fit explain. Business opportunities fail unexpectedly. Agreements collapse for the last moment. Financial losses multiply. The confidence wey once guide his decisions disappear, replaced by doubt and confusion. Nights become sleepless. Thoughts replay the argument again and again, each memory heavier past the last. He wonder whether his grandfather for done disappoint. Guilt slowly chop Eventually, exhaustion defeat pride. Andrew come back home and kneel before his father. Tears finally break free as he beg for forgiveness. Mr. Rashid forgive him, but forgiveness wey them talk with mouth no completely heal the emotional wound. The incident remain alive for conversations, they resurface during disagreements, linger like shadow wey neither of them escape. Every reminder deepen Andrew guilt, make him believe say he don't permanently damage his identity as good son. Determined never to repeat his mistake, Andrew become excessively obedient. He stopped defend himself. He avoid arguments completely. He accept blame even when them misunderstand him. Outside, peace return, but inside he dey fade. The vibrant young man become quiet beyond recognition. He withdraw from friends, avoid social gatherings, and lose interest for church activities where once strengthen him. Prayer feel far. Joy feel unfamiliar. Loneliness become his constant companion. He smile around people but feel empty when he dey alone. Thoughts darken. He begin question his worth. They wonder if one moment of anger define his whole life. Emotional neglect weigh heavily on him, no because love absent, but because understanding missing. He feel invisible, carry pain wey he no fit express without reopening old wounds. One night, overwhelmed by despair, Andrew break down completely. Tears flow without control as years of suppressed emotion finally come out. For the first time, he admit to himself say he know they okay. That realization become the turning point. Instead of surrender to darkness, he choose seek healing. He begin counseling, slowly learn to face grief instead of hide from harm. He returned to prayer, no perfectly, but honestly. He visit different churches, they search no for miracles but for peace. Healing comes slowly, almost unnoticed at first. He learned say forgiveness include forgiving yourself. He realized say obedience without emotional expression becomes silent suffering. He begin rebuild confidence step by step, allow himself grow beyond his worst moment. Gradually, hope return. Opportunities appear again. His mind become clearer, his heart lighter. Andrew eventually understands something powerful, pain fit either harden person or deepen wisdom. He choose growth. He choose healing. He choose rebuild relationships with patience instead of fear. With time, conversations with his father soften. Understanding replace tension little by little. None of them become perfect, but both begin learn. Andrew's story reminds us say families fragile no because love no dey, but because communication fail. Words with them talk for anger fit echo for years, yet compassion get power to rewrite endings. Parents carry authority, but children carry emotions wey must be seen and heard. Correction build discipline, but empathy build connection. And if you dey listen to this story and you see yourself for Andrew, feel misunderstood, carry guilt, or tired of fighting silent battles, remember this: one mistake no erase your future. Healing fit slow, forgiveness fit take time, but restoration possible. Darkness no dey last forever. Sometimes breaking point become beginning of transformation. Andrew journey teach say true strength no dey inside never falling, but inside rising again with humility, wisdom, and courage. Life fit test you through loss, conflict, and regret, but every new day give another chance to rebuild wetin break. Your story still dey right. Your healing still dey unfold. And no matter how heavy yesterday feel, tomorrow dey wait patiently make you begin again. If this story touch your heart, subscribe now, because stories like this no be only entertainment, dem be lessons wey fit help somebody survive their own struggle. Subscription free. Like, share, and help this message reach somebody wey need hope today.
Life taught me slowly, but pain taught me deeper. I was a young boy chasing quiet dreams, learning life from stories beneath sunset beams. Grandfather's voice like the evening air, say respect is love when life feels unfair. He held my hand when the world felt cold, spoke of patience worth more than gold, said pride can burn what love has grown, and anger can leave a man alone. But life taught me slowly, but pain taught me deeper. I was a young boy chasing quiet dreams, learning life from stories beneath sunset beams. Grandfather's voice like the evening air, saying respect is love when life feels unfair. He held my hand when the world felt cold, spoke of patience worth more than gold, said pride can burn what love has grown, and anger can leave a man alone. But time moves fast and seasons change,